Neville Goddard, Power Awareness, Chapter 2. So if you don't have this book, you don't have to get it. I'm just referencing this book. Again, this is Neville Goddard, Goddard, if you don't know that yet. Power of Awareness book, Chapter 2. Okay, we're going to go through this the first time through, just like we did with Creation is Finished 2 weeks ago if you're there. Then we're going to go through it, break it down a little bit. I love this chapter, so you're going to love it as well. I know it. Okay, let's do it. It is only by a change of consciousness, by actually changing your concept of yourself, that you can build more stately mansions, which means the manifestations of higher and higher concepts. By manifesting is meant experiencing the results of these concepts in your world. It is of vital importance to understand clearly just what consciousness is. The reason lies in the fact that consciousness is the one and only reality. It is the first and only cause substance of the phenomena of life. Nothing has existence for man save through the consciousness he has of it. Therefore, it is to consciousness you must turn, for it is the only foundation on which the phenomena of life can be explained. Now, some of you are probably listening in and reading this with me, and you're like, I have no idea what this person is saying, this Neville Goddard, okay? That's fine. Just know that's okay where you are. We're going to explain everything. If we accept the idea of a first cause, it would follow that the evolution of that cause could never result in anything foreign to itself. That is, if the first cause substance of light, all its evolutions, fruits, and manifestations would remain light. The first cause substance being consciousness, for all of us on this call, all its evolutions, fruits, and phenomena must remain consciousness. All that could be observed would be a higher or lower form or variation of the same thing. In other words, if your consciousness is the only reality, it must also be the only substance. Consequently, what appears to you as circumstances, conditions, and even material objects are really only the products of your own consciousness. I hope you got that line. Nature, then, as a thing or complex of things external to your mind, must be rejected. You and your environment cannot be regarded existing separately. You and your world, what you live in, are one. Okay. Therefore, you must turn from the objective appearance of things to the subjective center of things, your consciousness. If you truly desire to know the cause of the phenomena of life and how to use this knowledge to realize your fondest dreams. In the midst of the apparent contradictions, antagonisms, and contrasts of your life, there is only one principle at work, only your consciousness operating. Difference does not consist in variety of substance, but in variety of arrangement of the same cause substance, your consciousness. This is where it gets really good. Hope you're paying attention here. Don't lose me yet. The world moves with motiveless necessity. By this is meant it has no motive of its own, but is under the necessity of manifesting your concept, which is the arrangement of your mind. And your mind is always arranged in the image of all you believe and consent as true. This line right here, okay? Pay attention to it. The rich man, the poor man, the beggar man, or the thief are not different minds, but different arrangements of the same mind. In the same sense that a piece of steel, when magnetized, differs not in substance from its demagnetized state, but in the arrangement and order of its molecules. A single electron revolving in a specified orbit constitutes the unit of magnetism. When a piece of steel or anything else is demagnetized, the revolving electrons have not stopped. Therefore, the magnetism has not gone out of existence. There is only a rearrangement of the particles so that they produce no outside or perceivable magnetic effect. When particles are arranged at random, mixed up in all directions, the substance is not said to be demagnetized. It's said to be demagnetized. But when particles are marshaled in ranks so that a number of them face in one direction, the substance becomes a magnet. Very important, this next line. Magnetism is not generated. It's not created. It is displayed. Health, wealth, beauty, and genius are not created. They are only manifested by the arrangement of your mind. That is, by your concept of yourself. The importance of this in your daily life should be immediately apparent. The basic nature of the primal cause is consciousness. Therefore, the ultimate substance of all things is consciousness. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, is everyone here with me? Everyone kind of glue into the words a little bit. Give me a quick hand raise or something. Okay. Everyone in this program, everyone on this call has a goal. You have a goal. Your goal is not being created. It must come from the rearrangement of your mind. The conditions, the circumstances, and situations in your life are not happening at random. It's by the concept of yourself that this stuff is happening, whether positive or negative.